fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I am here today to share with you an update on how I did in March on my diamond painting goals. So while I'm sharing those with you, I'm going to continue working on my Heaven and Earth design cross-stitch project here. I want to call it a cross-stitch conversion because it is, but they printed it, so it's more like just me doing a diamond painting, but it is what it is, right? So let me zoom into where I'm going to be working, and then I'll start talking to you about how I did on my goals in March. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I think this may be one of the most boring sections I've done so far because it's basically just a lot of black and brown. I think this is her hair, and this is some of a hair piece, but anyway. So while I'm working on this, let me talk about how I did on my March diamond painting goals. So if you follow the channel, you know that I set diamond painting goals for myself every year, and then I do a little monthly recap each month to see how I did, both to let you guys know and also to kind of keep myself honest. So how did I do in March? Yikes. That's all I've got to say. I know why everything is out of whack, but I'm still frustrated with myself. So the first goal, as always, is my diamond painting hours. How many diamond painting hours did I get in March? I got in a whopping 8 hours and 48 minutes because I didn't finish anything. The projects that I started in March were this one, because this is one of my oldest kits. My other Heaven and Earth is the same age, but it was much, much bigger. So I decided I was going to do this one first. And I'm not sorry that I did that, but I still didn't get it finished. As you can see, every section is just tons of confetti, which is fine. It's not that I mind confetti, but it just means that every section takes longer than I want it to. This has actually been one of the first sections over here where I could actually kind of do some multi-placing more than just 2 or 3 at a time. It's like I've got a full 7 drills on that one. Anyway, so 8 hours and 48 minutes, which if I add that to my previous total of 116.52, that means I am currently sitting for the year at 125 hours and 40 minutes, which means I'm way behind because I think I needed to do something like 250 hours every 3 months is what I figured up. So I'm way behind, but that's okay. It all counts. And I do have hours in this project that haven't been counted yet because I don't count the hours until I complete the project. So when I finally do complete this one, there'll be lots of hours in it that I technically worked in March, but don't get counted until the project is finished. And again, I could change how I do that, but I'm not going to. It works for me. I've been doing it for this long, so I'm just going to leave it at that. So yes, disappointing. Definitely did not meet my goals, diamond painting goals for the month, but that's okay. My next goal is number of finishes. And to be on track for the year, I need to complete 2 a month. My goal this year, because I knew I would be working on lots and lots of big projects, was 24, which is way less than I normally aim for. But like I said, I knew I was going to be doing a bunch of big projects, so I just thought, well, I'll just lower my finish goal. However, in March, I only finished one thing, and that was my cross-stitch conversion. That was all of the little landmarks. I did a set of 6 landmark cross-stitch conversions that were all pretty small. They fit on like a 30 by 40 canvas, so not huge, but I at least finished something. So with one finish for the month, if I add that to my previous finishes of 4, I'm sitting at 5 for the year. So I'm really only behind 1 on that one. And if I can get some good diamond painting time in and get a couple of these bigger projects finished, then I should be right back to being on track for that one. Again, disappointing that I didn't finish anything, but this one is super confetti heavy. I've had to do a lot more scrambling with this one because I have run out of several colors already. Colors that I didn't realize I was going to run out of even, so clearly I didn't measure something right when I was kitting this up, but sitting at 5 finishes, and then maybe I'll play catch up when I finish some other things. We'll see. But I'm only 1 behind. So far I'm 0 for 3 I guess 0 for 2. And then the next goal is my budget. And I gave myself a $1,200 budget for the year. And honestly, I don't expect to spend that much, but I wanted to give myself a decent amount so that if I wanted to buy some things on Black Friday, Cyber Monday, I could. And then I would just see how the rest of the year went. I'm not on a no buy. I'm not going to tell myself I can't buy anything, but I would say it's a low buy and not an intentional one, just that I really haven't seen anything interesting that I thought, ooh, I have to have that one lately. There have been some decent sales, but again, nothing that I'm like, oh yes, I must go out and purchase. So, but for my budget in March, I spent $103.51. And that's Canadian, so I'll have to figure out what it was American. And all of that was spent on really diamond painting adjacent things. That is what I spent on all of the pixels stuff that I got that I was showing you guys, all the stickers, the vexels and the nonograms that I got. I still haven't finished the nonograms. I actually was looking on Steam the other day and they have a game that you play with nonograms. It's like a code game or something that looked pretty cool. Anyway, so the 103 was all spent on that stuff, which isn't typical diamond painting stuff, but I'm going to count it in the budget just because it's diamond painting adjacent. Like I said, think diamond painting slash cross stitch slash paint by number, and the pixels are all kind of the same thing. So 103.51 spent for March. If I subtract that from my previous remaining total, which was 1,075.17. That means I now have remaining for the year 971.66. So I think I'm doing okay. I tried to save a chunk of it. Like in my head, I was saving like half of the 1,200 for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, but I didn't spend near that this year, or I guess last year in 2025 on Black Friday and Cyber Monday, so I'm guessing I probably won't this year either, but you never know. Last year I did end up buying some stuff at the end of the year, but that was because I had points that I wanted to use, so I basically just ended up paying shipping for like 4 kits, which is pretty good. I was happy about that. So let me find my 19th color of brown. No, I'm just kidding. There is a lot of brown in this though. And I'm actually kind of anxious to see how this all turns out because I knew there were 6 colors that I was going to be low on, but there's another color that I thought I had enough of that I ran out of. So I subbed a color and I also ran out of the sub color. So now I'm on a third color, a second sub. I'm curious to see if you'll be able to tell when everything is done where I subbed. I'm guessing there's going to be enough confetti that you probably won't be able to tell, but you never know. Okay, so I guess 1 for 3 because I am under budget, because I think I figured it up that that would give me, well, I guess I'm a little over technically because I could spend $100 a month with the $1,200 budget, but I've obviously underspent in the previous months, so I still have 900 left. I think I'm good. I don't think I'm going to be buying anything in April, but again, you never know. I did actually see a kit that I thought was cute for one of Diamond Art Club's drops. I think it was their spring or something. I don't remember now, but I figured it's probably going to be sold out by the time I get around to remembering to go look for it. So I'll just pick it up later or never, whatever. So that was budget. Oh, and then my next goal was to finish all of my 2021 kits because as you guys know, I'm trying to get through my stash and get it down to my collection and get it down to a manageable level. Again, I don't know what that level is for me yet. 49 still isn't it, because that's where I'm currently setting with my collection, if you saw the video for that last Saturday. But I like 49 a whole lot better than I liked 60 something, which is where I started, I think. And I did donate some of those kits, so it's not like I completed that many kits. But even though I donated them, that means they're no longer in my stash, so it counts. Anyway, in my collection, I'll break myself for that one day. One of the goals was to do all of my older kits, which is 2021 kits. That is both of these Heaven and Earth design kits that I have. I probably am not going to get the other one done this year just because it's so big. If I get this one finished, I'm going to call that a huge win. And then I have 2 other 2021 kits. We'll see if I get those done too. But I didn't finish one for March because I didn't get this one finished. However, in previous months, I have finished some older kits. So even though I only got one or none done in March, I did have 2 done previously. I think I did one and I think I donated the other one. So either way, I'm down 2. So if I add 0 to that, I'm still down 2. And then maybe when I finish this one, I can add that for next month. I gotta get busy though, because if I don't get busy, I'm not gonna get this done in April either, and that would make me really sad. Now that hubby has me set up so that I can watch TV in here while he watches TV in the living room, it makes it a little bit easier. Plus it's getting warmer, so sitting in here with the windows and everything, it's not so freezing cold. I'm ready for spring, you guys. Okay, so 2021 kits at -2, and then my collection count, which I'm keeping track of by both square centimeters and number of kits because people were interested in both. So again, I donated some kits. So even though technically I don't have a finish or any square centimeters to subtract for March, I did donate 4 kits. So if I leave it before my donation, I didn't finish anything and I don't have any square centimeters to subtract. So that means that my collection count would be at 53, which is where it was at the end of February. And my square centimeters are still sitting at 207,436. Now, it's a little bit less than that because I donated 4 small kits. So that's why I'm at the 49. That was in my collection count. And I don't have the number of centimeters figured up yet, but whatever 207,436 is minus, I think it was 3,500 or something like that was the square centimeter of the kits that I donated. So I'll have more up-to-date figures because I didn't actually send those off until it was in April, but I sent them off before I did my collection count video. So that's why it's 49 there. In case you thought I was trying to pull a fast one or something, I'm not. So that's how I did on my diamond painting goals for March. Not great. Really, the only one I made was my budget. I guess I did finish one thing. So I didn't technically make the goal because my goal I need to finish 2, but if I make that up later, then, but yeah, it feels like I didn't accomplish a whole lot in March. So I just need to be more productive in April. We'll see how that goes for me because I haven't had a lot of success with that so far, have I? That's okay. It'll all work out in the end. So as you can see, I didn't get a ton accomplished because this is not really a whip and chat. It's just a short video. There's the one I dropped. For me to tell you all about the diamond painting goals and what I didn't make. So leave me a comment down below if you make goals for yourself. Did you hit any this month? Are you behind? Are you ahead? If you're not making goals for yourself, that's totally okay. How are you feeling about your diamond painting this year? Are you enjoying it? You enjoy working on kits? Are you working on older kits? Are you working on newer kits? I've had a lot of comments recently from people who are like, oh, I'm brand new. I just started. So I don't know if there's a little bit of a resurgence going on there with people finding the hobby, but always nice to hear from people who are just joining the hobby. That's it for me today, guys. Thanks so much for sticking around till the end of the video. Before you leave, don't forget to do all the things. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.